Yeah, we're rolling for another fragrance review. Today, or tonight even, it's ARMAF Club de Nuit Sillage. Now, obviously, this whole Club de Nuit range tends to be clones of the company Creed, which, again, if you're buying or have experienced any of the Creed fragrances, they tend to be very expensive. So it makes sense again why these companies, predominantly from the Middle East, but you get them all over, choose to clone a expensive and or popular fragrance. So this is a clone, I believe, of Creed Silver Mountain Water. And again, the design of the bottle, and even you might not be able to see it, but you can kind of see the fluid or the perfume through the bottle. To the light it looks blue, so it's a kind of cool design. So yeah, without further ado, go over the notes, put it on the skin and do the review. So top notes, or sorry, so for 100ml of this, it ranges from £30 to £40, which is pretty much all of the Club de Nuit range. Obviously I've got the Intense, and I've got another one that's coming up in a limited edition version as well. So this is Sillage. Top notes are bergamot, blackcurrant, lemon lime, violet leaf and ginger. Middle notes, sorry, rose, iris and jasmine. The base is ambroxy, musk, sandalwood and cedar. So without further ado, put it onto the skin. I've never smelt the original Silver Mountain Water, so I'm just going online in terms of what people say, and most people who have tried the original Silver Mountain Water, and when they compare it to this, they say that the notes are very familiar, or sorry, very similar, if you could say familiar as well. So it's a spot on clone. So we're going to put it on the skin. Just do the freeze spray. So, and again, this is an EDP. I have this when I do EDP reviews, I just put freeze sprays on because it tends to be quite strong. So already I'm getting the radiance. So initially it's very fresh and clean. I don't have to go right in there now because it's very strong initially on my skin. Even though I kind of like it, it is different and nuanced in the fact that I detect it very citrusy, again off of the notes it makes sense, and fresh and clean and kind of ozonic, like an outdoor kind of environment. So in that aspect, I would say in terms of wearing out, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a winter fragrance. I would say more summer, albeit it's not too jarring in the sense that it's just designated for summertime. You can wear it in different environments. You could wear it in the gym, you could wear it in the office. It's not as overly offensive as the Club de Nuit original, which is a copy of, or a clone of Creed Aventus. So going in a bit closer, you kind of, I get like medicinal kind of vibe to it. Not quite sure what that note is. I've not got it, or that note, or how I perceive it in any of my other fragrances. So it's quite interesting. And it's different as well. It's kind of like, even though it's called Sillage, the Sillage on it, the actual Sillage is kind of not as strong as the Creed Aventus clone, but the same company, ARMAF. But it is projecting, and for the first hour or two, you do have a wall, or the Sillage, shall we say, of it. Performance wise, it's slightly less than the bloody forgetting what the name of it is. Intense Man, that's it. This is a limited edition. I keep referring to it as a Club de Nuit, but Club de Nuit is the actual line by ARMAF, which again, they cover a lot of the Creed Aventus clones. So yeah, it's nice. It's nothing special in terms of a rating, taking into account the price and the performance. For like 6 to 8 hours, the projection is pretty good for the first hour or two. Obviously it might last a bit longer on clothes. I've had this about 2 or 3 months now, probably closer to 3 months. So I've worn it in different environments, and again, it's nowhere near as potent or as powerful as the Intense Man, but it's not average or poor either. So overall, I'll probably give it about a 7 out of 10. Obviously, if you've smelt the Creed Silver Mountain Water original, you'd be able to draw comparisons that I haven't, so it was kind of a blind buy for me. But it's very pleasant. As I say, I kind of, for the first few hours, a bit like, as I say, I pick up like a synthetic, like a medicinal note to it, which I'm not quite sure where that stems from, but it's very citrus, clean, fresh smell, multi-purpose. You could wear it in the gym, as I say, in the office. It's not too offensive. In terms of going out, I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a clubbing fragrance or that kind of thing, but I think for what it does, it's nothing special, but it's a little bit different than what maybe people are used to. So again, I don't want to say it's a love it or hate it, because I don't love it, but I do recommend it still. It's like a 7 out of 10 for me. Again, it's difficult with these sort of clones. If you go into a shop, you could just, you know, get the tester strip and try these fragrances out, but obviously for the clones, that I'm aware of, you don't have that luxury going into a shop. By the nature of design of them being a clone, you pretty much buy them, you know, online, Amazon or certain websites. But for the money, I think it's worth it. Again, if you do like the other Club de Nuit lines, I don't think you can really go wrong. So 7 out of 10 again for ARMAF Club de Nuit Sillage, which is a clone of Creed Silver Mountain Water. And we went there.